Alright, hey guys, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video. It's actually going to be a review video on some cowboy boots, but not just any cowboy boots. One's from TEMU, but I'm going to preface, however the hell you say it, by disclosing I'm not a stranger to cowboy boots. I have, a pair of Ariats, pair of, what the hell are they called? Laredos, pair of, what are these ones? Nakonas. Those ones are old, but they're comfortable. And so each of those was like, $250 a pair. So I'm not a stranger to a good quality pair of cowboy boots, but I had a friend get a pair of boots from TEMU, and I looked it up and they were $22, free shipping. So, just for shiggles, I figured I'd get myself a pair. Now they came in a package that, it was just the bag, but it was, the gray plastic you can't see through. And it was this bag that, it's like a Ziploc bag that they come in. Get them both out here. Whoop, hit the tripod there. Obviously, they come folded. If they were legit shoes, they would probably have, the inserts in them to keep them, standing up. But, of course these they're not real leather. They look decent. I'll give them that. They got the nice pattern. Stitching, these are square tip shoes. Actually, it would be my first pair of square tip shoes. They have, the heel. These are treaded ones. They're not slick. They are, looks decent. They're not just glued like some of them are. They're actually stitched onto the pleather. It's not very thick, like the center, you can push in. It's not like a really thick sole like my Ariats. Those ones, you can't push in the bottom, those are thicker. Also, those compared to these, they got, I'd say, similar soles, as far as thickness. I think the Ariats are a little bit thicker, but because I saw another review video, crap, I keep hitting my tripod. Another review video that said that the heels weren't as large. Now maybe I could see on a more traditional pair that it's just leather, but these, I guess they would be more like working boots. So I'm probably just going to use these as like some crap kickers, if you will. Now they did come in the bag. They are soft. The inside tube, it's kind of like I wouldn't say fleece, like cloth fabric. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like abrasive or anything. Inside, well, they actually have the toe insert, so at least that doesn't come smashed, which is nice. So I'll take those out. These I got size 11, so I will be trying these on and see how they fit and how the insoles feel in these. Let's see if I can just pull it out and see here. Okay, so the insole, it's a very thin piece of foam with dots. So I think the first thing I would do, if, for anyone that would buy these, I would get a decent pair of insoles. Those can make even the cheapest shoe, feel half decent. So I'll put that back in. There we go. But I mean, as far as when you first get a pair of real cowboy boots, there's always that break-in period. But these, of course they're pleather, so it's already softer than real leather. And, they got more flex to them. So I think for like some cheap daily drivers, these would be half decent. As far as longevity, we'll see. But all right, I'm gonna try them on and, see what they feel like and go from there. All right, so I have them on. Kind of see. I will say I always have my pants tucked over the boots. I don't have them tucked in. I kind of think that kind of looks dumb, but I mean, I guess I can see if you're working on a farm having them tucked in, but around town it looks dumb to me. Hopefully I don't offend anyone saying that. But as far as how they feel, like I said, I would get a better insole for them, but as far as, flexibility and all that, they actually feel pretty decent, as far as you can move around. Like, you could just throw them on and just start walking. I don't think I'll be getting any blisters from these. The heel part, since it's that pleather, it's very soft, versus my Ariats when I first got them. My heels were always so raw for the first several months because in the back there, kind of got that ridge inside where it's sewn together at the top to the bottom. But these, I don't feel any kind of ridge whatsoever. So I don't think I'm going to have that issue with these. But like I said, I would definitely suggest getting a better insole. These don't really have that much cushion at all to them. But we'll see how long they last. Excuse me. Honestly, if they lasted a year, I would think that they owe me nothing, because, $22 for some Cowboy boots. I mean, come on now. I think that will more than cover it if they would last that long. So, new boot goofing, I guess. I might make a video in a year or whenever these wear out, just to, show how long they lasted. Hopefully, if anyone was wondering, I've only seen like a couple videos on these boots on TEMU, and that was actually my first purchase on TEMU, just because another friend bought them. So I was like, well, screw it, I'll try them out. So in case anyone's wondering, they're not real leather, they are pleather, but as far as break-in period, there's not really a break-in period, and I would suggest insoles. Other than that, yeah, my first impressions is I would recommend them, but I will update later on when, I've worn them for several months. So stay tuned for that. Have a good one.